What is going on, guys? I am Jehovah. Welcome to another video by my friend Rue. I love Rue's videos. He makes a lot of really good GTA content. And as you guys know, I like to help him out, so I like to let him upload some videos here. His link will be in the description if you want to check him out after this video. But more importantly, to help him out, I'm going to give away, as you can see here, I have another copy of GTA 5 sitting here, all pretty, still in the plastic. We already gave away a couple copies before the launch of GTA 5. And I've got this extra one sitting here, so if you guys want a chance to win this copy of GTA 5 and you don't have it yet, leave a like on the video, make sure you subscribe to Mr. Rue, and you might just win it. You might just get a package in.
Hey fellas, how you doing? I'm Rue, 399 with the GTA 5 Chat Show, going to be on the Jehovah Witness channel. Once again today going to be talking about helicopters versus jets and everything else that is air related, you know, you've got the planes and things like that. I kind of want to have a discussion because I just want to put my opinion out there and have a look and see if many people agree. I kind of think a lot of you will, because it seems to be a widespread, not issue as such, but to me, anybody I've asked has felt the same, and I kind of wanted to come here and have the same discussion. When I was going into GTA 5, I sort of expected something very similar to GTA 4 in terms of helicopters. I really liked the Maverick. I enjoyed playing with the Buzzard in the Ballet Tony. The Annihilator was very, very easy to maneuver, if you ask me. Relatively easy to maneuver. It wasn't like dead easy. With a bit of practice, you'd get, you know, pretty competent at it. But for me, I sort of felt like it was good. It worked well. In 5, it seems that a lot of the helicopters have made a step almost backwards, and it's kind of, I don't get it. It's the Frogger's the one that I notice it most with. The Buzzard, the Buzzard, I guess, is still there, isn't it? But it's under something else. The Maverick, I don't notice it so much. But the Frogger, you get in it and it takes off, and it sort of feels like it's difficult to move it around. The camera angles are really weird. It seems to fly, you know, float from left to right and dip and dive a lot. It just seems really awkward to handle it. Yet again, on the other side, you've got the stunt planes, you've got the Titan, you've got that jet that's over at the military base, you've got the Cargo Bob's an easy one to do. I like the Cargo Bob, I think that's good. But anything else that's sort of air related with the wings and such, I feel as if it's pretty easy. The Luxor, it's pretty easy to fly these things, and they are pretty competent. What I don't understand is where the helicopters went wrong, because they feel like, like I said, very difficult and very sluggish. So almost, I guess, if you look at it, you know, if you suffer from motion sickness a little bit when playing games, because I know some people do, you PC elitists will probably know the same, you know, have the same experience and the same problems, that you feel a bit sick when you get that motion stuff going on. I can imagine that happening with the helicopters, because that camera is really, really wobbly, and I refrain from using it if I can. The Maverick, like I said, it's not actually that much of a problem on the Maverick. The main one's the Frogger, and the Frogger's the one which you get, you know, it looks nicer than the Maverick. It's the one you'd want to go for. And you'd imagine that because it's a Frogger, and you know, the design of it is a bit more sophisticated, you'd imagine that it's easier and better to fly than the Maverick, because the Maverick's very simple. I don't know, it's a weird one. Like I said, I really like the planes and stuff in GTA. I really do. I love them purely because it wasn't there in 4 and I missed it. I did, you know, I would have liked to have had it in GTA 4, but I understand why it wasn't there. And to have it in HD, whereas suppose in San Andreas it wasn't so much. In fact, it was nowhere near. You know, it was just the 3D world back then. To have it all in HD and to be able to fly around Los Santos and Blaine County, it's really nice and it's fresh. And I like all of them. I do. There aren't many that I'm not so keen on. If I had to pick one that I'd like to not fly very much, it would definitely be the Crop Duster. Everything else I seem to get on with. And of course, you know, it is a little bit disappointing that the really big jetliners aren't in multiplayer. But again, I understand why that is. Occasionally, if you get a lot of Titans flying around, it will lag the game out. So I may imagine if you've got, you know, a big 747 or something like that flying around, it's going to be a little bit laggy. But I just kind of wanted to put that out there, because it was one thing that I really... It's the thing that stands out most, if you ask me, what I'm not so keen of in terms of mechanics and the difference between 4 and 5. Considering it was so, I felt like it was so good in 4, it almost feels like a step back, but, you know. It's open for discussion. I will be reading the comments. Hopefully you'll go down there and have a bit of a chat. I've been Rule399, thank you very much for watching. If you want to come on over to my channel, you can do that. We've got a few shows going on at the moment. There's a bit of educational stuff for GTA 5. We had a look at, testing out some of the stuff with cars in Gear 5. Got missions going on. It should be pretty good. But either way, I've been Rule399, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in a bit.